seeing these Hellions move into position. He's going to have to go forward. The one Hellion does spot him at the Zelnaga Tower. He'll quickly get out of there, but we're going to have two more, I believe, making their way over. Don't we? Where are the other two coming out? Yeah, they're coming out of the reactor factory right now. The medevac is heading over there, and he should be able to get a pretty good drop. Now, from the direction in which BoxeR would be deploying these units into MMA's base, he's going to either have to choose between the less populated natural of BoxeR, of MMA, or he's, oh, did he see it? I don't know that he did. He's just going in with the two. I think he's going to get a lot of kills here.
A nice, small, focused Hellion drop. BoxeR manages to get one SCV. He gets two more, and it looks like he is now darting into the main. Needs to keep that alive. Wow, BoxeR looks like he manages to get the hot pickup, but can he get any more kills before unloading? He only has one more shot left, and there he unloads, but no, MMA cleans it up with the perfect defense.
Didn't want him to die in the medevac. Escape if we can into the fire, unfortunately. And so right now we do see just a slight hearing thing.
Oh, this is so smart. He's exploiting the fact that the mech is going to be pinned to the tanks the real damage dealers, against those marauders, and with a space as spread out as tall Marine Altar, the speed and mobility of Marine Marauder can easily dance around those siege tank lines. And here we see a set of Blue Flame Hellions marching in, and there's the Viking engagement. Will the Viking target fire the medevac? No, it looks like the Viking is in a full retreat, and there's the unload of the Hellions into the main. SlayerSBoxeR hasn't begun moving out yet, but there he goes. We see the Marauder trying to catch those Hellions off guard, but MMA, oh no, is going to start losing a lot of SCV pins, and there's a huge shot. BoxeR doing amazing amounts of damage, and there's a little bit of a cluster, and as we see in the workers kill station,
SCVs picked up by BoxeR. Now MMA is still just one behind BoxeR's SCV count at 44 and 43 respectively. We've got MMA already with his third base. The Rock's not even taken down yet over on BoxeR's side. He's starting to amass up this mech army in the middle, several Hellions, and of course the siege tanks. Now BoxeR has seen the additional barracks that are down. Not sure if he's seen the two engineering bays, but has to imagine, okay, we're definitely going to have more bio coming out of MMA. Combat Shield now underway. More Vikings.
He's going to try to sneak back to this vulnerable spot at the third, and this could be a potentially big engagement. There's a drop by MMA, but it's empty. And looks like MMA realizes that the huge forces here and the Blue Flame Hellions aren't going to be able to chase these down. There's going to have to be a stim and run by MMA. He stims. We see that the Marauders stay in the front, but the point defense drone absorbs the Marauder shot, and there goes down.
Huge amount of damage done right there. Suddenly, SlayerSMMA finds himself down almost 28 supply here in this game. Now, BoxeR does not yet have siege mode. It should be finishing up. Actually, it's going to be much behind MMA's, but MMA's tank count is very low. He's only got 3 tanks compared to BoxeR's 9 already.
9 is so many in StarCraft 2. I mean, the fact that they split their fire up to do maximum damage helps so much. We do see BoxeR now trying to just force a few additional stims for MMA. MMA not overstimming. Oh, the siege tech is still not quite done. Still 25 seconds away, but once that's finished, MMA is going to be in so much trouble at his natural expansion. But his macro is really kicking in. The +2/+2 done. There's just starting now. The factory's really churning units out. BoxeR is going to need to do damage or take his third really fast.
He's going to move in once again. Blue Flames take out the one Hellion that is defending. And we are going to see MMA is going to have to move this army around. Headed up. Almost a big hit there with that siege tank. Perfect timing.
MMA does manage to capture 2 siege tanks off guard. He takes them down, and BoxeR answers with the push at the third. Only 1 siege tank present. The point defense drone slams down, completely nullifying all those marauders. And oh my gosh, he lined them up. DJ Wheat. The amount of pain wrought down on those SCVs is tremendous. 33 workers killed by SlayerSBoxeR.
And I think that Vincent is going to get killed, but how he's got to worry about what's happening in the middle is MMA decides to sandwich his mentor, and all of the tanks will go down.
He doesn't land it in time. BoxeR with the pick on the Expo. Now taking out these medevacs. The stim attempts to help keep the medevac alive, but he cannot get there in time. Another medevac gonna fall down, and look at this. A single Marine manages to take out.
He killed like 3 or 4 Hellions. They were all firing at the rocks.
Oh, MMA with the hero Marine. And the point defense drone still there. We'll see that there's blue flame Hellions there. Those will take down the Marauder. We see a lot of units for MMA. Marauders don't take that much damage to blue flame Hellions, but at the same time, they don't really deal that much damage to the blue flame Hellions. We see MMA not actually having very many workers at all. 77 from Boxer, 56 from MMA. But these tank positionings from MMA are very, very solid.
Yeah, and we've got, a set of constant aggression coming out here by Boxer. And it really is a mech versus biotech army. Here we have the stim up. We're down to siege.
The point defense drone, the hero of the battle, allowing a line of fire from the siege tanks to rip apart the Marauder count in the unit lost tab. We see the MMA, a full 1,200 ahead of the opponents, and oh no, Blue Flame Hellions do manage to slip out the south end. They pick off a single Marine at the southern watchtower.
I think they might go around to this third, and it is relatively undefended here. There's only about 3 Marines, and although these Hellions are pretty low, he's going to have to move some units down. He has 2 Marauders going in there to be able to stop that. He doesn't want to let them slip in. A quick stim on the 2 Marauders just to be safe, and he will go ahead and eject them.
Siege tanks, the units spread out a little bit too thinly for MMA, but the Marauder tank count is quite high for MMA. He is able to hold. Boxer unable to break through, but where did these tanks come from? Boxer still may be able to break through the right side.
He's going to siege up here, try to get a few more hits. He's probably going to take out these 2, and he does. That means that Boxer is with the tank lead right now, 10-5. MMA with 19 Marines and 8 Marauders as well, as he continues to pump out those bio armies. But have they been effective in this matchup? A few exchanges where certainly they have, and other exchanges where not so much. But the Hellions, the amount of Hellions is certainly much, much lower than it was earlier on in the game. MMA continuing this up.
A little bit of drop tactics by Boxer. Realizes that Blue Flame Hellions pretty good against Marines. Unloads. He will have to retreat, and can he get out in time? We see a lot of chase and follow action, but it looks like Boxer going to use this distraction as an opportunity to step forward. The tank count from Boxer, gigantic. Everything in the wrong position for MMA. He advances. He sieges. The tank line from MMA evaporates, and Boxer is broken the tank.
And what does Boxer do from this point? You've seen him go into this choke mode, where he wants to go ahead and try to constrict his opponent at his natural base, but we got to drop inside the main. Tech Lab is going to go down on the factory. He's only going to be able to get one, but he gets out of there. No damage to the medevac, but there is a Viking giving chase. He's going to swing around the side, and we'll probably have to drop off yet again, right where this command center from Boxer is moving over, and he's not going to unload everything before the medevac goes down. Again in the middle, Boxer pushing forward.
Boxer chasing everything down, has not really gotten a chance to do this kind of push forward all game long, but the tank count from Boxer, tremendous, all the way up to 16 tanks versus the 2 from MMA, but MMA with the upgrades at 2-2, nearly done with 3-3. The left watchtower is vulnerable right now. Boxer trying to make the push forward. He needs to get into the key position. He has 7 siege tanks, siege up at the back line. MMA will have to retreat, and the 4th base now completely vulnerable.
We've got a small group from MMA moving forward, but it'll easily be thwarted by the units that are there. And now we've got this bio army. Is it going to swing around the edge? Oh, we got a drop in the back.
And it looks like MMA trying to keep Boxer on his toes. Boxer now trying to take the safer northern expansion, but MMA exploiting the mobility, constantly trying to be aggressive. And Boxer, oh no, heading up to the left corner. There's nothing there. It looks like the main is starting to fall apart. This one drop ripping up. A lot of SCV's tanks arrive, but with the high unit count, oh no, killing off the Viking, allowing the medevac to stay alive.
And he's just going to go back and forth day 9 between these 2 bases. He could do a lot of damage here at this 3rd. Suddenly Boxer realizing there's nothing in the northeast. He's coming down, and he might be able to take out this 4th base. There is a planetary there.
But oh, everything is going to be decimated, but the SCVs can still sneak out. They will begin repairing on the backside, but uh-oh, it looks like Boxer is well aware that this push can be happening, but he's in range of the Marauders. He takes a lot of damage from below. The Hellions try to spring forth into action. A lot of tanks out right now for Boxer. The drop still at the north doing huge damage. The left expansion still alive for MMA. Action happening all over the map, but Boxer's hold is slowly slipping.
Yeah, I mean, totally ridiculous. The fact that that little group was able to stop the third almost completely. MMA now sending a bio force up into the north, the fourth base of Boxer, while Boxer's continuing to take down this planetary over on MMA's west side of the map. We do see MMA get rid of that orbital command, and now it looks like he may come on and flank Boxer here. There are a ton of tanks. He's going to scan and see exactly what he is. Now, he probably doesn't want to engage in a direct engagement. He's got a lot of bio. Could just be...
They get pinched, all the SCVs come down. We see the Hellions retreat, ripping apart all of the SCVs. MMA trying to steal his quick forward with as many efforts as he can. But the series Boxer not to be unthinkable in this game. Getting fast back to Code S. MMA also desperate to get that Code S spot and defend his championship title. And it is going to come down to one final match.
That is so awesome, too, that it is the Master and the Apprentice both taking a game. And we said before this match